Alright, in this video we're going to learn about data validation by solving a problem again. So this is the problem. It says use data validation to make a spreadsheet for importing information for applicants of various jobs for CMT that anyone can fill without messing up the format, and the conditions are given. So the question isn't really well organized. What I wanted to write in the question is that you need to make a sheet where anyone can fill that sheet and without messing up that sheet format. So we're going to assign a single format to it, and nothing can be inputted that's not within the format. Okay, so that's basically it. First, let me just remove the grid lines. There we go, we have removed the grid lines. Now I'm just doing it for 10 entries, but you can do it for as many entries as you like. So first, let's choose the name entry. Now the condition for the name is given that names must be of minimum 2 to 45 letters. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the data tab, and then we have our data validation here in the data tools group. Okay, so let's just click on data validation here. Then we have in the settings we have allow. So in allow, instead of any value, we're going to give text length. There you go, text length, and the minimum length of text is going to be 2. There you go, 2, and the maximum length is going to be 45 according to the question or our needs. And then we're going to click on OK. There we go, the validation has been added. So now if I give a name with a single letter, for example, let's give Z. There you go, and hit enter. This message has popped up. The message title is Microsoft Excel, and it's written the value entered is not valid. A user has restricted values that can be entered into this cell. Now I don't want this text to show up whenever someone enters a wrong information, and the title, I don't want it to be Microsoft Excel either. So what we can do is we select that. Now we go to data validation again, then we go to error alert. There we go. In style we have, you can add stop, you can add warning, you can also add information. So I'm giving stop, and the title is going to be minimum 2 letters, and the error message is going to be please enter minimum 2 to 45 letters. There you go. Now let's just click on OK. There you go. Now let's give Z and enter again. As you can see, the title has changed to minimum 2 letters, and the message says please enter minimum 2 to 45 letters. Okay, so that is how we can do it. Now if we write a name, for example, let's write my name, hit enter. Now nothing shows up because you can enter a name that has more than 2 letters up to 45 letters. Okay, so that is how the name portion of the name column is being verified for data validation, has been made ready for data validation. Now let's go to gender. Now to do gender, we're going to do a little bit different thing here. Now I'm going to take a new sheet here. It's sheet 3. I've already deleted sheet 2 a while back. That's why it's showing sheet 3. Okay. Now here we write gender. Now let's write male, female, and other. There you go. Now we have written gender in another sheet. Okay. Now we go back here, select the 10 entries for gender. Now we go to data validation again, and let's go to settings. From any value, instead of any value, we're going to give a list this time, and a list source is going to come from sheet 3. So in sheet 3 we choose these 3 sources, and as you can see, it is giving the formula equal to sheet 3, meaning sheet 3's D10 to D12, whatever is in D10 to D12, that is valid information for that particular column, and any other information other than that is not valid there. Okay, so I just click on OK. There we go. Now as you can see, you cannot write anything else here. and the error message is shown up again. We might want to change the error message again. Let's change the error message again. For this one, we'll stop and write gender, please. And here I write you must enter a valid gender. There we go. Now I want to write something here, like this. There we go. And the error message has been updated. Now, fun fact about this list is you can see a drop down here, right? You don't need to manually write it. You just click on the drop down and you can choose from these three options. So I'm male, so let's give it male, and let's take another female name. I'm not good with these names. What can we do? Let's just write a girl. Okay. Now we will assign female to that, and if you want, you can even assign other. You can assign male, you can assign female just with a click. You don't need to write it, and if you want to write, you can write it too. There we go. There, hit enter. You don't even need to write the whole. You just need to write the first letter, and Excel interprets the other letters of the word that is within these three list ranges. Okay, so that is how you can give gender. Now for job, we're again going back to sheet 3, and now here I gave job. Okay, for job we have two jobs only. One job is for editors and the other is for structural engineers. So I'm going to write that here, editors, and then structural engineer. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to give a S here. There you go. Editor and structural engineer. There you go, we have it here. Now what I'm going to do is, I hope all of you remember defining names. In one of the previous videos I had shown defining names, so we're going to define a name here. Let's go, and the name is going to be job. Let's remove the capital letter. There we go, job. And the data is going to refer to, let's go to sheet 3 again. There you go, sheet 3, and these are the cells F10 and F11. So click on OK. There we go. The name entered already exists. I entered a unique name. Okay. So I already have job here. So let's just write J. Okay. So J, and then sorry about the equal sign. Let's go to sheet 3. There you go. Click on OK, and it's done. Now for job, what we're going to do is we're going to go first. We select the 10 entries, then we go to data, then we go to data validation, then we go to settings. From settings, we're going to give it again list. The source is going to be equal J, and click on OK. There we go. That is another way of including lists with your definition. Now if you do the drop down, you'll see editor and structural engineer here, just as the same as we did for gender. Just the method is a little bit different with defining names. So I'm going for structural engineer. There you go. This job I want to apply for. Let's remove the question. And then suppose she wants to become an editor, or she also wants to become a structural engineer in this form. Then we have, I really am not good with names. Let's go Tom. For Tom, female, let's give him editor. We just write, okay, the same kind of language, because we hadn't given us a direct list there. There we have editor, then we can give Jerry. There you go. Jerry wants to be editor as well. Tom's not female. So that's it. I hope you got the idea. For this 10 cells, we have applied data validation, and other cells are not applied for it, but you can apply for more than 10 entries. I'm just doing it for 10 entries because 10 entries is all I need right now. So let's go to home, make it look a bit better. There you go. You can do it like that. And if someone tries to enter a wrong information here, they will not be able to do it. So that was it for this video. I hope you got to learn something about the data validation, and you'll be able to use it to develop sheets of your own. And yeah, best of luck and keep on practicing. Thank you very much for watching. If you have found the video to be useful, please like and consider subscribing to the channel, as it will enable me to make more videos like this one. Thank you.